Up.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Herzog. Sorry about all that.
You're at 12 minutes. If you could
No, I'll go as
go
fast
as
as I
fast
can.
as you can, that would be much
Certainly.
appreciated.
All right. Who have we got here?
Mr. Donnelly, you can introduce yourself.
Okay. You got your piece of paper? Good. Okay, thanks for being here. The government had I think they called it an economic reform summit.
Roundtable.
Do you know about that?
Yep.
You remember that? Yeah.
Yep. Middle of last year.
I think it was in the cabinet room, and the Treasurer announced that he wanted ASIC to do a review into RG97, which is the regulatory guide which deals with the cost disclosures and presentation of investment returns. Do you know about that?
Yes.
So, yep.
Yeah, you know about that. Okay, fine. So the reason he did it was because obviously the industry told him that it was a problem, right?
So that was a matter that was, I guess it was the focus of submissions in the lead up to the roundtable,
Yeah.
including the investor roundtable, was discussed in the room of the investor roundtable, and ASIC took out of that a commitment to look at it.
So CBUS and all his other kind of friends told him it was a big problem. So he got ASIC to do the inquiry.
That's an unnecessary pejorative.
Oh, from you. Thank you.
That's not the kind of thing that I do, Senator Brown.
This is the routine now.
There's the officials described the process that led to ASIC making
Thank you,
that decision
Minister.
to do
Okay, so ASIC's doing the inquiry, right?
Correct.
And have they got a working group that's looking at it?
They had a working group late last year.
Who was in the working group?
Your Treasury was on the working group.
Were you on it?
I was on it. Yep.
Was it good?
It was excellent.
Oh, sure.
It was right. But there were a range of super funds. You're probably better off talking to ASIC to get the...
Ask them about the members?
The members, yep.
Okay, so, I mean, effectively what's been asked for here is the stamp duty, the lumpiness of the stamp duty cost not be presented to investors in the way that it is now, right?
Senator, ASIC has completed its review. They put out a press release on the 28th of November where they outline what they're proposing. Some of your questions may be answered in there. We also have ASIC appearing later tonight.
Sure, but I mean, this is the Treasury portfolio, so I'm asking you
Certainly.
what your advice is.
So, I mean, this is a matter for ASIC. It is their regulatory instrument and it is their process that they went through. As I mentioned, we were a part of that process. But,
What did you say in your engagement in the working group? I mean, what did you do?
Well, predominantly I listened to the views around the table of the stakeholders that were invited.
What was Treasury's position?
Well, we were there to... So there are potentially policy issues that might arise, so we were there to address any of those that might come up. And obviously we were interested because to the extent that it might have some positive impact on dereg or productivity, that's something that's of general interest to us as well.
But effectively the position is that if you change it, you risk investors not seeing the full fee picture and balancing that against the issue that the investors are making, which is that they think that they invest in a certain way, they would be disadvantaged on a comparative basis.
I think you've wandered over the line of asking an official to express an opinion about policy matter. He did say that it was good. I thought maybe that was even that was a stretch. He said it was excellent. That's true. Was very positive about it, but I think it's difficult to ask an official to express a policy view about a discussion that they were.
So I guess the question is then,
thing about.
Fine. I guess the question is then, I think I'm finished with this. Is basically so. The Treasurer identified it as an issue. Clearly, there was some engagement with the Treasurer and the ASIC Commission asking this to happen. It's happened. It's been concluded. The RG97 guide hasn't been changed, is that right?
It's under consultation at the moment. ASIC has a consultation process
might
at the moment
change?
with a proposal to average over 7 years.
Average it over.
Extension.
Average it over, which smooths it out.
Smooths it out,
Right.
still discloses it.
Still discloses it, so it probably deals with that issue. And that's the end of your involvement as to Treasury. The Treasury doesn't ask for a report back. You don't have to do anything else. ASIC does it all at arm's length.
It's ASIC's regulatory guide, so
And
it's
that's
their
it,
responsibility.
done. That's it. You haven't been asked to give any more updates to the Treasurer or his office?
No.
Well, again, that
No? Have you been asked to give an update on progress?
We'll probably
Not recently, no.
No.
Probably give an update. I mean, they're currently consulting on changes to the consultation guide, I think it is. That closes later this month, the 20th. I'm sure that when that's settled and that final position, it would be relevant for us to let the Treasurer know the final outcome.
Okay. Thanks.